What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and this is part 2 of our Pikmin playthrough. Last time, we crash-landed into the impact site and got some unexpected help from some strange aliens called Pikmin. This time, we'll be traveling to the Forest of Hope and hope to find more ship parts to help us improve our range. But with that, let's get started. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of their onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Alright, so we're just going to go over here, and like he said, if you just stand under and press A, you can pull out up to 100 different Pikmin. But I'm just going to throw 2 there and 2 here, and then you can see now we have different colored pellet posies, but I'm just gonna have all those 2 do that, and I'm gonna put these guys on that wall to start breaking it down. Oh, another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produced a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. So what he's talking about is Pikmin have actually 3 stages of life, basically. When they first are sprouted, they come out as leaves, but if you leave them in the ground for long enough, they become buds and then eventually flowers. Each stage of the Pikmin's lifespan, as they grow more and more, they actually get faster, so they don't lag behind Olimar as much. And then they also don't trip as often, so it actually makes the aspect of getting as many flowers as possible a really good idea, just to make sure that things go your way in terms of how everything runs. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrients. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and particularities of these flower Pikmin. Alright, so now we got those guys. Those guys are still picking grass. Those guys are still picking grass. And I think I'm going to just cut ahead until this wall is broken down. It shouldn't take them super long, but like I said last part, I don't like cutting ahead in real-time strategy games. But this makes the most sense, just so we're not dragging the video along while nothing's happening. Alright, we're back. They just broke that wall down, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring them over here, and I'm just going to try to get as many of them flowered up as possible for what we're doing next. Alright, that's all the nectar there, that's all the nectar there. And now we're just going to run out here, and these are dwarf bulborbs, which are actually our first enemies in the game. And they're actually super easy. If you just land on top of them, they instantly die. But I almost missed. But we're just going to farm up as many Pikmin as we can right now, just to try to increase our numbers for anything that would be ahead. Like that guy. Alright, I think I may have lost a Pikmin there. But we're going to get that going. Get these guys back. Alright, and then like I said, this first day, the real main thing to talk about this first day is actually, if you see at the top of the screen, there is a sun, almost looks like a timer mostly because it is a timer. But it's basically a timer for how long we have in the day before we have to leave at night, because the night's too deadly for Alamar to actually survive on the planet. So that sun dial thing is basically just so we know um, how long we have each day. Each day is about, I believe it's about 15 minutes. It's 13 or 15 minutes. But yeah, we just basically want to get as much progress in each day as we can before the sunset. But yeah, just picking all the Pikmin. I think there's 2 more. Alright, and now that we have all these Pikmin, we are just going to run right on. I'm actually going to do something a little bit odd. I'm actually going to put some Pikmin away, because I only want 50 red Pikmin, and you'll actually see why in a little bit. But we're just going to take these 50 red Pikmin and run over to this wall. I lost a Pikmin somewhere. I'll have to go find him. While they're breaking that wall down, I'm going to go find where this lost red is. And I think he's just going to be on this wall. A little red. Where is he? Actually, I can't check the map because I don't have a map yet. Red? Where did he go? I ran around one corner. Where is he? Alright, I guess I'll just go with 49. Whatever. But they almost have this wall broken down, so we're just gonna wait for them to do that, and then we're gonna deal with this guy, because I don't like this guy in particular. Alright. Oh, I do have 50. Why did it say 49 for a second? What was that about? Alright, so the best way to deal with these guys is to go behind them and then just kind of like charge them. We are just going to rush him. Alright, he's dead. So now we're just gonna run over here and do the exact same thing to this guy. And these are just called bulborbs, which makes it sound like they would be related to the dwarf bulborbs. Kind of like it's their mother or something, but that's not how they work. Why, it's the ethereal fuel dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. We're just gonna throw all 50 red Pikmin at this, because it takes 40 to get it, so 50 will just make it go a little bit faster. Alright. They will deal with that while I run over here, and we're just going to discover something a little bit interesting. A little bit interesting that's just sitting right on over here. Ah, Alamar's learning. He didn't do a full barrel roll backwards this time. Is he compelled to pick this one too? Or does he just like, oh, this one looks different, I'ma pick it? The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A, then swap it with the R button. Something that I won't show off for a little bit, because we're just going to deal with the yellows now, and we're just going to build up our yellow numbers basically as quickly as we possibly can. Come on. There we go. And we are quite literally just going to pick up everything here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to throw the yellow again. And the red Pikmin have gotten the fuel dynamo back, so that's our first part of the day. This should light things up. This should light things up. No more candles for me. My brain broke for a second. I thought it was saying this should lighten things up. But no, just light things up. Sure, Alamar, whatever you say. But what I was saying is I have now recovered 2 of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. But what I was saying is that I actually have a cheat sheet next to me about what I should be able to get accomplished each day. And basically, we're trying to go for roughly 2 parts on the second day. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on the monitor and choose my actions accordingly. This is basically just saying we have timed days now, while the first day wasn't timed. Across the top of my monitor, the sun meter and daylight is displayed. Thank you, Alamar. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command. Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can move R to rotate the camera. Okay, this is just explaining how to move the camera and everything, which I went over in the first episode. Let those two take care of that. He can take care of that one. Grab these two again to take care of these pellet posies. We're just gotta keep getting these yellow numbers up as quickly as possible. The second half of the day is basically just gonna be get as many yellows as we can, as well as try to get that last ship part I was talking about. So we are just going to run over here, get these 2 pellets, and then these big guys actually give 10 Pikmin each, so we are going to really want to grab those before we go and deal with the second half of the day. But they take 10 Pikmin each to carry, so we'll just throw our 12 at this one and then go back to picking. You can really tell these first few days are just like throw Pikmin, pick Pikmin, throw Pikmin, pick Pikmin. Bum rush monster, pick Pikmin. Alright, we're just going to take these 10, throw them right at this guy. That should be 10, I believe. It is. And now we are just going to run over here and grab all my reds. And what do you mean 49? Oh. Hey man. Come on, you're with us. We're just gonna throw 5 at this. That's 5, I think. And the rest we're just gonna throw over in this corner. Because we are kind of just going to sequence break this, but not really. Because Alamar has a spacesuit, he's just gonna run through this water, while the Pikmin would have drowned if I took them through that. But we're just gonna grab these 45, run them into this wall, and now we're just gonna get up behind this guy and rush him! Guys, okay. What? I'm sure that worked. All according to plan. Perfectly. I have discovered yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds are stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be on the field at one time in any area. That's actually something to keep in mind, because the less you have to... Really? The less you have to pick Pikmin, the faster you can actually do stuff in the day, because picking Pikmin, as you can tell from these first few days, takes forever. We're just gonna pick this guy and throw him because I don't want him with me. I can also press X and it just releases them. And Pikmin inside of the base actually won't be left behind ever, so we're just gonna leave those guys there for the rest of the day while we deal with the yellows again and do our little picking montage once again. Almar, we really need a better strategy about this. I mean, just picking them one at a time. You have 2 hands. We could at least do 2. And here you can actually see what I was talking about. If you leave the Pikmin in the ground, they actually start to mature and get bulbs. Alright, now we're gonna get the yellow Pikmin's second power. Ah yes, our second power, can. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within this ferret's further research. Alright everyone. Alright, moo! Everyone moo! We're gonna get these as well. They're gonna get that part back. And that part is the shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. I have now recovered 3 of 30 parts. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Let me pick up these last 3 bombs here. And now if I hold A and press R, we can blow up the wall. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care while using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls and block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rocks carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of these bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Pick up that last bomb rock. And we are just going to run right on over here, throw a couple of Pikmin at this thing just to get it off the wall. Because yellow Pikmin are the only ones able to get that down, but they're not going to get it to base because they're going to try to take it the long way that isn't even open yet. But we are just going to come on over here and throw a couple more bombs. Guys, please. Yep. All right, that's that wall down, and now we're just going to go over here. And hey, look, another can. More bomb rocks. We need more power. Moo! I am Pikmin, hear me, moo! Alright, actually, I don't want to throw you yet. We're just gonna grab the reds just to keep them out of the way. And we're gonna throw 3 more to break this wall. Why didn't you throw your rock? Alright, and that's that wall destroyed. And now we're just gonna run over here for more guys. Alright, and that one's done. And now we're gonna blow up another wall. We love bombs. Guys, come back. More bombs. We require more. My clock is indicating its approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own, but if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I am sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. More. Oh, we have 1 bomb left. We are going to rush him. Get him. Alright, that's that done. We're just gonna get some more red because I think I have enough yellows. And also, yellows are really hard to get this first day on this side specifically. Guys, thank you. We're just gonna follow these guys back to make sure they make it. But yeah, we get our 10-second countdown at the end of each day to make sure we know what's actually happening. I think the big one's gonna make it back, but I don't know if this small one is. But we're inside the base, so it doesn't actually matter. Oh, we actually do get the big one back. All right. All the Pikmin going home. If we're assuming the onions are a home and not an incubator, that's a question I don't think I want to think about, but... Haha, Bulborb, you don't get no Pikmin today. Day 2 sense impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Alright, it looks like we sprouted 121 Pikmin, 49 of those being specifically yellow Pikmin. We have 97 red Pikmin and 49 yellow Pikmin, and we have 27 parts left. But with that, I believe that's going to be the end of our part 2 of our Pikmin playthrough. So until next time, happy adventuring.